Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. The worst thing that Leah could have done was try to get Rob back so early and then try to make it seem as if she didn't have anything to do with Andrea going home. That is the worst thing she could have done. The women established we are going to stand on business. We made a decision. It just is what it is. Leah, you broke girl code, and for that everything went to everything. But before we go ahead and get into the things, I need you guys to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, and watch the video on through. And if you like what you see, you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Now y'all, Love Island USA season 6 episode 15. It's some things that we got to get into, okay? Because I'm surprised with Serena. Like, I'm really surprised, but I already know what this game is. So I'm going to just keep it cute for now, okay? But let's just go ahead and get into it. The new bombshells, Kenny, Cassidy, and Nigel are mingling with Serena, Rob, Leah, Janae, Kendall, and Miguel, okay? Cordell is over that banister looking sad. I mean, he looked like his life is over. He has nothing left to live for. I am literally in the inside like, poor baby. If I can give you a hug, I would, okay? Meanwhile, Serena's downstairs talking to Nigel, smiling from ear to ear when he's talking about what he's looking for. Janae asks Kenny how old he is. He says, I'm 24. She says, oh, you're such a baby. I'm like, well, I don't know if that's a compliment I would want when I'm meeting singles that I'm trying to get to know. He said he wants a grown woman, okay? A mature woman. Someone he can build with and have a solid relationship with. Nigel basically wants the same thing. So Kendall's like, what girl caught your eye? Because he's scared that Nicole may be one of those girls. And if she is, now he got to compete with 2 more men. But both Nigel and Kenny says, Leah and Janae. What a coincidence that it's Leah and Janae. I find that very strange, especially because by the end of this episode, they both could be up for elimination. I'm just saying. I'm just peeping some things, okay? Because what struck my alarm systems was Cassidy when she said she doesn't really go for the looks, right? There were some people that she was interested in, but their behavior kind of turned her off. And personality is bigger than looks. Meanwhile, Rob's rolling his eyes because he knows that she's talking about him. Yeah, Rob, your behavior has been sucking lately. Kenny goes to talk to Leah, and obviously he's been doing his research a little bit. He know that she has a lot of pets. He's complimenting her, letting her know she has nice toes, nice feet, you know. I was over the banister telling Aaron how he kind of already knew that Leah was going to do that. I'm like, I don't feel bad for you. Get over yourself. You played the game and got played. It just is what it is. Nigel and Janae are talking. She's talking about how she don't want to share her birthday month with nobody because they both was born in the same month and that it got to be all about her the whole month. He said, yeah, I can see that. I can see that, okay? She said, but don't be mad if you get like a little cupcake or whatever. And I'm just sitting there like, Janae, girl, you doing a lot. She was just going. That girl don't stop talking, okay? Kendall couldn't wait to talk to Cassidy, but to my surprise, she pulled Kendall to the side first. They talking about their dogs and whatnot. And Kendall is just happy that he has another option, okay? He feels as though by him having options now, this will put the pressure on Nicole to see that he's a catch. I'm like, Kendall's trying to play a game, okay? I really feel like he really likes Nicole. And he just want her to act right. Like, act right, girl. And this could be it. Nicole's spying on him, and what she call her? Blondie, okay? And she's just mad because she feels as though her actions reflected what she said. She's been saying that Kendall's her number one, and so why would she switch up on him like that? She's been saying that, and she feels like he's doing this out of spite. But she's like, well, I guess he kind of made this decision for me because there's 2 new men in the house now, so he better not get mad when I go talk to other people, when I go talk to other men. I'm like, I like this for Nicole and Kendall because it gives them a little shake up, and I feel like they could possibly be a couple towards the end, only because like I feel like there's something there that they both don't want to let go of, but they still want to explore the options, but they keep being drawn back to each other. I kind of like the little back and forth because it's like, don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with me, and ultimately we gonna end up back together. You know what I mean? Like, test our love, test our relationship. Now, every time I be rooting for somebody, it never work out in my favor, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let it go. I'm gonna let it go for now. So Serena and Nigel's talking, and she wants to go sit next to him. I said, oh, you want body to body. They're talking about music, how she's traditional, she wants 4 kids, she wants to be a hands-on mom, all the good stuff, right? Meanwhile, Cordell is on the couch feeling stupid. He said, I feel stupid. I know we talked or whatever the case may be. She could have just been straightforward with me. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me at all. I just felt so bad. Like, you could just see his whole world was shattered. I'm like, let that girl go, Cordell. Please stop falling into this trap that is Serena. What kind of spell did she put on you? What is it? Whew, she got you all in your feels, wrapped around the finger. Cordell, I need this to be your wake-up call. I do. And at the end of Serena and Nigel's conversation, you know, they do a little hug. Like, she couldn't wait to get her hands around that man. I'm like, Serena, I'm looking at you, girl. I'm watching you, girl. Because Serena's doing this thing where she goes back and forth and she wants to be open until she realizes that she probably not into that person or she doesn't have a chance with that person. And then she goes back crying to Cordell. I'm on to you, sis. I'm watching you. All the girls go meet up and all the guys go meet up while the bombshells are sitting on the side. Nicole's like, is anyone shocked at what Kendall did? And they like, no, you literally been open. You've been entertaining Miguel. Why would we be shocked? Like, I'm not understanding. She's getting mad because she feels as though Kendall should let her explore her options and just sit there and wait for her to make a decision because his confidence is attractive, it's hot. I said, you gotta be the dumbest girl in the room to really think that that man was supposed to put all his trust in you. When you sitting there making out with Miguel and talking about, you know, recoupling up with him and things of that nature, and because you said to him that, you know, you like him a little bit more, he's not supposed to explore his options when you're flaunting another man right in front of him, when after you talk to him, you go talk to Miguel. Nicole, what's going on in your brain, sis? Because it can't be working properly. Now she's getting upset and crying because she feels like the girl should have her back. No, right is right and wrong is wrong. Stop it, Nicole. Kendall's asking the man like, well, y'all think I was wrong? He's like, I don't understand why she would be mad when she's doing the same thing. She's clearly entertaining Miguel. So now Serena decides that she's going to go talk to Cordell because she wants to talk to him about how she twisted on him. She's like, we talked earlier and we both agreed that we were open. And he was like, yeah, but I felt stupid because we never discussed that we wasn't happy, not happy enough to be twisting away. We just discussed, yeah, we're still open, but like we're fine in our couple. She's not fine in this couple. 1 minute she's turned on, the next minute she don't want to be around you. Like, Serena is getting on my nerves. Miguel finally tells Liv that the attraction to her was only sexual. I said, you're just going to tell her like that? You're just going to come out and say it like that? Miguel, that was ruthless as hell. Honest, but ruthless. I was like, you couldn't have found a nicer way to say it? You couldn't imply it? You just had to come straight out with it? Either way, it is what it is. Liv said she wants somebody to be upfront with her, and that's what she got. This what happens when you sit there and act all nonchalant like nothing bothers you. People treat you like the strong person that you want to be. He felt as though you could take it, so he gave it to you that way. Now everybody's getting ready for bed, and Nicole better stop playing with Kendall talking about something. Should I put a divider between us like Liv got one up? And he was like, you could do what you want. I'm like, don't play these back and forth games. Don't do it, Nicole. You won't lose your Kendall. Because Kendall is petty. Okay, Mr. Petty at that. Nigel gets a text early in the morning, okay? I mean, the sun's not even out yet, I don't think. Him, Cassidy, and Kenny are going on a date, and they get to take one of the islanders with them. They're gonna, you know, wake them up and get dressed and leave, right? So Kenny picks Janae, Nigel picks Serena, and Cassidy picked Miguel. So they get up, they go out onto a boat, and then the boat takes them to a floating island. It's giving they have a budget. It's giving they have a budget. Whoever is producing this for Love Island has a budget, because baby, did y'all see the little floating island? I would have wanted to go. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, and I'm happy that my girls got in the water, because y'all know how we feel about the water in our hair. Especially Janae with that wig on. I'm just saying. Back at the villa, everybody's waking up, realizing that, certain people not there anymore. Cordell's shaking in his boots because Serena's gone. Now, Aaron decides that he wants to play private investigator because they won't stop with trying to get down to the bottom of why Andrea is home. And it is starting to annoy the living F out of me. I promise you, after this, let it be done. Unless they bring Andrea back in Casa Amor, I don't want to hear this girl name no more. I don't need no more investigating about who did what and how they did it. Because, baby, I'm over it. He's like, so how did you guys come to the decision to get rid of Andrea? She tells him, like she told Rob, I just took a back seat because I didn't want Rob to feel like I was trying to get Andrea out the house and I was trying to be spiteful towards him. And I'm like, Leah, it's the back seat word that's triggering everybody. Because ultimately you had to vote. Stop with the back seat. Own it. Y'all voted Andrea out. It is what it is. But you want Rob so bad that you're willing to throw the other girls under the bus. And that's going to backfire in your face because everyone had to make a decision. Liv tells Kayla and Nicole that Miguel told her that it wasn't nothing there, just sexual energy, okay? Sexual attraction. And she starts crying because she feels as though she's more than just a physical. She feels her personality is probably one of the best things she has to offer. And I'm like, Liv, do you know you? Have you met you? Have you seen you in the mirror? Girl, I'm not saying you're a horrible person, but I'm not saying you're the nicest, sweetest one in a bunch either, okay? But I will say that the emotion coming from Liv was very, very real. Very real. I feel bad for her because no woman wants to feel like all they have to offer is their looks, their body, their sexual energy. Like no one wants to feel like that's all they have to offer. So back on the boat, Janae and Kenny feeding each other pizza. They talking and bonding over Japan and whatnot. Meanwhile, Kendall done pulled Nicole to the side back at the villa because he needs to, clear some things up. She's like, listen, I hear you out. Say what you got to say. He told her that he thought that she wasn't going to be there. He thought that she was going to twist. So she was like, so you twisted out of spite? And he was like, no, but it's obvious that you've been talking to Miguel. So I just figured that you were going to twist. Overall, he apologized and they seem to be in a better place. Kendall's just happy Nicole's not on a date with nobody, okay? He's just like, let me try to solidify this with Nicole because it's possible that Cassidy won't pick me. Investigation take Leah down is still going on while Aaron goes to talk to Liv about what part Leah played in the vote. Child, when I tell you, I'm glad that we finally getting down to the bottom of it because I can't go through no more scenes of the same conversation from 18 different people. Liv feels like Leah hasn't been genuine. She also feels like she was hurt by Rob, and that kind of probably played a part in why she picked Andrea. But the main reason why Liv is mad is because that Leah is going around making it seem like she had no part in the vote. And by her keep saying, I took a back seat, it's kind of like putting all the responsibility or the blame on the other ladies. And Liv is pissed because we all agreed our decision, we going to stand on it. Point blank and period. And being as though Leah is trying to downplay her vote. And then what I really realized is that Liv wanted to keep Andrea. She wanted to get rid of Nicole. This is why she's really upset because she wanted Nicole gone. And I know why. She wanted Nicole gone because she wants Kendall. Nicole's a threat to her for Kendall. I said, okay, this is all this is all a game. Everybody's moving their pieces. Liz pissed off because she wanted to get Nicole up out of here, not Andrea. Nicole's a bigger threat than Andrea because Andrea was just coupled up with Rob. But because all the ladies, including Leah, voted for Andrea, she just went with the majority. I clocked it. ASAP. Serena and Nigel are talking outside on the boat. And you know, he's complimenting her, telling her how beautiful she is. Then he tells her she has some pretty lips, and he asks her for a kiss. I'm like, oh, it's the first date. Don't ask me for a kiss on the first date. But I respect what Serena did, because Serena was like, maybe one day, but not now, because I'm still in a couple and I want to respect that. And I was like, okay, Serena girl, I see what you're doing here and I'm loving it. But I still feel like that's a play on her part. Meanwhile, Cordell's back at the villa like, she better not be kissing him. I swear to God, she better not be kissing nobody out there. I know I kissed Nicole, but she said she's a slow burner, so she better not be kissing nobody. I said, Cordell, calm down. Cordell, calm down. But you know what? He was right, because if she was out there kissing somebody after she making a fuss about kissing him, I'd be pissed off too. Miguel is being Miguel, okay? With all his charisma. What the kids say? His riz, okay? Laying it on Cassidy. He says he wants to, you know, mark his place or mark his position with her or something like that. And he leans in to kiss her. I don't trust Miguel for 1 minute. Like, what? You he literally just be hopping all around. I don't really know what his game plan is, but I don't see it working for the long run. Miguel's going to end up going home sooner or later. I think if anything, he's trying to use her so he could get a vote, because he knows that Nicole is a little bit more into Kendall than him. So Kenny tries to get a kiss from Janae, and Janae was like, yeah, okay. Mwah. Little kiss on the cheek. Take that and be happy. Baby, I don't know why everybody just want to be out here kissing. Like, y'all just met these people. Y'all don't know them like that to be out here exchanging spit. But okay. Rob is talking to Aaron about how he wants to call Leah out on her itch tonight. He wants to let her know the door's closed. There's nothing going on between us. He wants to do it as calmly as possible. I said, have you met you, Rob? And have you met Leah? Have anything between y'all two, have it ever been calm? No. I expect nothing but dramatics. I expect nothing but theatrics. I expect the most from the both of you in this so-called calm conversation that you're trying to have. Now Connor's talking about Leah because he can't believe that she still had to come to talk to him about how she twisted on him. Connor, you're getting on my, you see how you get on my nerves? You made me drop my thing. You're getting on my nerves. Let it go. She don't want you. You got played. That's it. It is what it is. If you should be feeling bad for anybody, it should be Janae. You played Janae, Leah played you. Karma works like that. Suck it up. Take it on the chin. Moping around looking all sad and depressed over Leah is crazy work to me. Crazy. So now all the other islanders come back to the villa and everybody's like, oh, what's going on? Oh my God, they on a boat. And I was like, thank God, because the villa is depressed. Everybody talk about how Leah is ungenuine, a backstabbing, and all the things of the things. Dale's having a panic attack because he don't know what Serena's out there doing. Bring them people back because the house don't know how to act without them. Miguel tells the guys that he done kissed Cassidy. This probably was one of the best dates of his life as far as experience, not because it was with Cassidy. This was just a nice experience to have. Okay, let's be clear about what he said. Kendall's like, yeah, bro, because he think now he gonna be able to keep his Nicole as long as his attention, as long as Miguel's attention is on Cassidy. Serena told him how Nigel reached in for a kiss, but she was like, no. That reminds me of Queen E when she goes, no. Okay, she's in a couple with Cordell and she wants to respect that. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Kenny says that, the date with Janae went well, okay? She didn't say a lot or whatever, but the body language said it all. He did say that the kiss didn't go how he wanted, but nonetheless, he's satisfied. Janae said, I gave him a little peck, and that was all, because I'm not about to just keep giving myself to these men. They're going to have to work for it. You want me? Work for it. I'm glad you learned from Connor. I'm glad you learned from Connor, Janae, so that you don't be getting used and played. And I love that the girls are excited that Janae finally may have somebody or two bodies in the house for her, because they want her to stay. And so do I. So I'm happy too. Whether it works out or not, I just need her to stay here to Casa Amor. That's what y'all told me. Casa Amor is when it all goes down. It's time for, the backyard party or whatever the case may be. Connor's ready to go talk to Leah. Serena's saying that Cordell's still her number one. So Cordell and Serena finally talk, and she was like, so we went out and he, asked me for a kiss, and we made out, and Cordell literally looked like his heart sank into his behind, okay? She was like, no, I'm just playing. She told him how she respected the relationship that they in and how she didn't want to do that, this, that, and the other. I was like, oh, don't make me fall in love with y'all again, because Serena, I want to punch you in the face. Because I know you're playing games. But then you always act like it's so genuine, and I don't know what to believe. My brain is spinning, okay? Cordell pulls her over to him, and they sitting there cuddled up on the couch, and they vibe so well. I'm like, Serena, if you don't pick up what Cordell is putting down, you're going to miss out on something that could be really good. Because the chemistry is there. I don't know why she's fighting it. It's like she don't want it so bad. It's bothering me. Now, remember I told y'all that Cassidy said that she was coming for Rob in the preview that time? She's coming for Rob. She finally got her little conversation with Rob. Oh, that's how you sound. You know how that man sound. He said, we could have been talking to you. Would have came over here earlier and just said hello. I said, Rob, no, he's a smooth mother effer, okay? He gonna find him somebody to stay in the house with. And the girls don't make it hard for him at all, okay? So Cassie is like, oh, she loves his tattoos. I said, another victim for Rob. Child, now Cassie probably be around this house acting crazy like the rest of these girls. Liv and Nigel talk, and that wasn't on my bingo card, but you know, everybody got to get a chance. I would like for Liv to couple up with somebody. I kind of want her to find love. I don't know. I felt bad for her after that cry. I'm a sucker, y'all. I'm a sucker. She lets him know, like, I just need somebody straight up with me. She fights hard for her friends. I just need Liv to be a little bit more feminine. Like, her masculine energy just overshadows her femininity. And I think it's hard for people to see her as a vulnerable woman. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you understand what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. She says that she likes Nigel's confidence and she's genuinely intrigued. Okay, well, explore it. Explore it. Go ahead and explore it. Leah finally decides to go talk to Connor. About time, because I'm so tired of Connor moping around his damn house. She takes him over to the dock. The cursed dock, okay? And she tells him, it's not you, it's me. I'm the problem. You're too good for me. And I'm just like, he's not too good for you. He's exactly like you. He just does it better. He's cleaner with it, Leah. He's like, I just need her to be honest. Just say you're sorry so we can move on. I already know you've been telling everybody you don't like me. I don't care. I love your misery, Connor. I'm never going to let it go until you're out this house. Once you leave the house, I will let it go. Until then, I will remind you every minute that I do not feel bad for you being played because you played Janae. Call it bias or whatever you want. It is what it is. But here's the gag. Leah went to go break up with Connor because she feels like she has a shot with Rob, right? Rob comes over, pull her to the side, like, can we go talk? He takes her to the fire pit, tell her she looks nice. She's sitting there with the hair flipped to the side like, oh, this is my moment. This is my time. I'm going to get my man. And then he hit her with the, I know you said that you haven't been talking about me or Andrea or about me to Andrea, and that was a lie. I said, did she talk about... I don't know if that's completely a lie. I don't remember Leah talking to Andrea about Rob. We know she talked about... I know she talked about Rob, and I know she probably talked about Andrea. I don't think she ever talked to Andrea about Rob. That's the only thing I'm kind of unsure about, okay? He said he did some digging, and he found out that she's been lying about the role she played in voting Andrea out. She tries to then throw it on Liv and Kyla, saying that they're the ones who really, made the vote. He said, well, I already asked them, and they told me that's not how this went down. She says, what? Liv, come here. Riddle me this. Why does this man think that I had a huge part in Andrea going home? She said, because it was weird that you said you took a back seat when you voted as well. Leah said, that's not what I said. I said I just didn't want to have a very large opinion at the end. So I let you and Kyla say it. Then Liv said no, because I wanted Nicole to go. I voted for Nicole. You voted for Andrea. Serena voted for Andrea. Kyla voted for Andrea. That's how we got to this vote. So you played a part in it. Stop saying you took a backseat, because what the heck does backseat mean to you? Leah told her to shut the F up. I said, oh, child, because that's when I would have been like, who the F you talking to? She told her, if you stop acting like a bitch for 30 seconds, because Liv, you better than me, girl, because who the F was she talking to? At this point, the whole house has is in. What is happening over there? What's going on? They start going back and forth about this, that, and other. Let me just tell you this. Leah, you should have never act like you didn't have a part to play in the vote. We all know that a vote had to be made. Just say I voted for Andrea. Everybody had a vote. It just is what it is. Stop trying to downplay like you didn't have an impact. Because if you didn't want Andrea to go, then you would have voted Nicole, and then it would have been a split decision. But you voted Andrea. It just is what it is. Stop playing a word. I feel like she's playing a word game, and I don't like that part. Like, just be straightforward about it. Liz pissed off because, like, this could have all been avoided if you would have just shut up. If you would have just shut up, we wouldn't even be here. Serena was like, oh, no, they're not going to talk to my girl. Nuh-uh. She's like, what y'all not about to do is gang up on Leah. I said, well, that's your friend, and you said you want to ride for her, right or wrongs. I commend it, Serena. I commend it. She said, because we could clear all this ish. We could clear all this ish up right now. Well, clear it up then. Clear it up, because then you vote for Andrea too. So let's just put it out there. You voted for Andrea along with Leah because y'all wanted Andrea, because you wanted to support and getting Andrea out the house. Just be honest. Kyla just went with the vote as well. Liv had no choice. Even though she wanted Nicole out, she probably realized she wasn't going to win the fight. It just is what it is. Now I understand why Kyla says she wish she would have spoke up, because she felt as though if she would have spoke up and said probably Nicole, that Nicole had a chance of standing in the house. But she just went with what Serena and Leah said, and that was just it. It all makes sense now. It's all the pieces is coming together. Rob wants to be like, you know what, Leah? I really see who you are now. I'm just letting you know the door is closed and you don't ever have to worry about me. Then he goes and walks off. Child, when I tell you, I was in there like, these people are crazy. And I love it. 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 Tomorrow, we really gonna close this thing out. And let me tell you something. After tomorrow, I don't want to hear nothing else about Andrea again. Unless that girl comes back for Casa More, I don't want to hear Andrea's name. But can she come back for Casa More? Y'all let me know down in the comments. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Do not forget to like the video, share it with your friends, get more people up in here. Comment down below if you had nothing to comment. Go ahead and drop me some yellow hearts so I know you was here. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you are subscribed, double check your subscription, because YouTube be unsubscribing people. But with all that being said, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.